few minutes. Everyone, I hope you're welcome. Everyone, I hope you're all well. And yes, it is a surprise to me as well. You can say. I thought I got a spare few minutes, or maybe about half an hour. And what better way to do than to amuse you all with my horrible singing? Only joking, with my good singing. See, I said good, not great. Anyway, so while I fire up the karaoke machine, let's call it that way, let's sing a song while you kindly put your favorite song requests in, and then I'll share this feed. Yes, that's me live. Hello. Okay, are we ready to sing a song? Well, let's see. Okay, everyone, let's start a song which I've only learned recently, shall we? Okay. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. And I will never be set free as long as I am ghost, you can see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind a drugstore sells. When you reach the park where the heartaches come, the hero will be me. The heroes often fade, and you won't read that book again, because the ending's just too hard to take. I'll walk away like a movie star who gets burned in three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play the scene, or bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. Never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet, and the stories always end. And if you read between the lines, you know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you left. I never thought I could feel this way, and I got to say, I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. Thanks so much for watching. Now time for another song. Reminder, if you want me to sing your favorite song, please put it in the comments and I will sing it for you. Well, sing, as I call it. Let's see. What should I see? Okay, let's see now. Sponsored by airbank.co.uk. Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch, a spider's touch, such a cold finger, beckons you to enter his web of sin. But don't go in. Golden words he will pour in your ear, but his lies can disguise what you feel. For a golden girl knows when he kissed her is the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of this heart of gold. This heart is gold. Golden words he will pour in your ear, but his lies can disguise what you feel. For a golden girl knows when he kissed her is the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of this heart of gold. His heart is cold. He loves only gold. He loves gold. He loves only gold. He loves gold. Only gold. Oh dear me. I haven't sung that song in ages. Let's sing something else. What should I sing? Was this on the song list? Sponsored by airbank.co.uk. Ready? Must have been love, but it's over now. Lay a whisper on my pillow. Leave the winter on the ground. Wake up lonely, tears of silence in the bedroom and all around. Touch me now, I close my eyes, I dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From a moment we touch, from a time that has run out. Make believing we're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. But in and outside, I turn to water, like a teardrop in your palm. And it's a hard winter's day, I dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It was all I wanted, but living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where the water flows. It's where the wind blows. Ba-bam. Ba-dam, ba-dam. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From a moment we touched till the time had run out. Yeah, it must have been love, but it's over now. It was all I ever wanted, now I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where water flows. It's where the wind blows. Oh, but it's over now. Now, oh, must have been love, but it's over now. Thanks for watching. Now time for another song. Shall we do that? Let's see. Let's see now. Okay. Time to sing Summer Moved On. After the sponsors. Airbank.co.uk and Shoko.co.uk. Summer moved on, and the way it goes, you can tag along. Honey moved out, and the way it went leaves no doubt. Moments will rise in the morning light. I found out seasons can last, and there's just one thing makes me laugh. Stay, don't just walk away and leave me another day. Days just like today, and well, yes, around. Friendships move on until the day you can get along. Handshakes unfold, and the way it goes, no one knows. Moments will pass in the morning light. I found out seasons can last, so there's just one thing left to ask. Stay, don't just walk away and leave me another day. Today just like today, when nobody else around. Yeah. That's another good one, yeah. Stay, don't just walk away and leave me another day. Today just like today, when nobody else around. Thanks everyone for thanks so much for watching. Now time for another song. After I say the following few words. Summer moved on. Come on. Bursting through a blood-red sky, a slow landslide, and the world we leave behind. It's enough to lose your head, disappear, and not return again. When I fall to my feet, wearing my heart on my sleeve, all I see just don't make sense. You are the part of my car, you sure didn't leave in me raw. Now I know you're amazing, 'cause all I need is a love you breathe. With your lips on me, I can live underwater, underwater, underwater. Underwater. Flying through the blood-red sky, with a space boy high, from the world I leave behind. It's enough to lose my head, disappear, and not be seen again. When I fall to my feet, wearing my heart on my sleeve, all I see just don't make sense. You are a part of my car, you sure didn't leave in me raw. Now I know you're amazing, 'cause all I need is a love you breathe. Put your lips on me and I can live underwater, underwater, underwater. Underwater. With your love I can breathe, I can breathe. Underwater I can breathe, I can breathe, I can live. Underwater with your love I can breathe, I can breathe. Underwater, oh, can breathe underwater. Oh, we can live underwater with your love. We can breathe underwater. Thanks a lot for watching. Time for another song. Let's see. Sponsored by Airbank.co.uk. Let's see. What's in the karaoke song list? Okay then, let's try. Trudging slowly over wet sand, back to the bench where your clothes were stolen. This is a coastal town that they forgot to close down. Armageddon, come Armageddon, come Armageddon, come. Hello. Every day's like Sunday. Every day is silent and gray. Hide on a promenade, etch a postcard. How I dearly wish I was not here. In a seaside town that they forgot to bomb. Come, 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 nuclear bomb. Every day's like Sunday. Every day is silent and gray. Trudging back over pebbles and sand, and a strange dust lands on your hands and on your face, on your face, on your face, on your face. Every day's like Sunday. Win yourself a cheap stay. Share some grease tea with me. Every day is silent and gray. Thanks so much for watching. Time for another song. Are you ready for more songs from me? If you are, please put your favorite song in the comments and I'll sing it for you. Okay. This is a favorite song of mine that is also sponsored by Airbank. But it's also that is also what? It's a Russian song, yes. So welcome everyone. Please put your song requests in the comments and I'll sing your song in a little while.
And you keep everything you make.
Ready?
Enriched with vitamin D.
Hold on. Yes, enriched with vitamin D. My song will be. Ready? Поднимай глаза, рождественное небо, загадай все то, о чем мечтаешь ты. В жизни для тебя я так счастлив не был, для тебя одной, их так любишь ты, эти белые цветы. Я люблю тебя до слез. Каждый вздох, как первый раз. Я весьма красивый фраз. Это облака из роз. Лепестками белых роз. Я наше ложе застелю. Я люблю тебя до слез. Без ума люблю. Белизной твоей, маншей с белой кожи, красотой твоих божественных волос, восхищаюсь я, ты мне всего дороже, все у нас с тобой только началось. Я люблю тебя до слез. Я люблю тебя до слез. Каждый вздох, как первый раз. Вместо слей, как первый фраз. Это облако цветов. Лепестками белых роз. Я наше ложе застелю. Я люблю тебя до слез. Без ума люблю. Вместо злых красивых фраз. Это облака из роз. Лепестками белых роз. Я наше ложе застелю. Я люблю тебя до слез. Без ума люблю. Я люблю тебя до слез. Без ума люблю. Thanks so much for watching. Please put your favorite songs in the comments and I'll sing your song. In the meantime, After singing I love you, I'm going to sing I'm not in love. Very fitting, don't you think? After I say, please visit our sponsors, airbank.co.uk. Very, very fitting. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's not a silly phase I'm going through. I'm not in love, and call you up. Don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because I like to see you, but then again, that doesn't mean you mean that much to me. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because I keep your picture upon the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. So don't you ask me to give it back. I know you know it doesn't mean that much to me. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because ooh, you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. Ooh, you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it, man. Ooh, I'm not in love. I'm not in love. Thanks for watching. Time for another song. Ooh. I say to you, please visit our sponsor. It's airbank.co.uk, of course. When you were before, couldn't look in your eye. You should like an angel. You would make me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. You're so fucking special. Hey, I wish I was special. Girl, I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever, I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, she's running out the door. She's running out. She run, run, whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here. And with that, I'll say adieu, as they say in England. Adieu, yes. And so please visit the sponsor, airbank.co.uk, and see you another time. I can't say same time, same place, same back channel, but I'll see you soon, or you see me soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Welcome to Paranormal and UFO Live. Feel free to join me and let's discuss the world of paranormal and UFOs. What do we think about them? It is true that most of the paranormal activities are harmless and friendly. So let's embrace the friendliness of the paranormal. What questions do you have about the subject? And as you know, paranormal events are purported phenomena described in popular culture, folk and other non-scientific bodies and of knowledge, whose existence within these contexts is described as beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding. Notable paranormal beliefs include those that pertain to extrasensory perception. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Do we have someone wishing to join online? Please press through the link and we can chat online if you wish, or you can put in your questions in the comments and I'll get to you. And in regards to UFOs, unidentified flying objects, well, I do believe that they exist, and they've existed. They've been in this planet for thousands of years, you can say, and that's been. I believe that because there's no way that if people think aliens don't exist, or in other way, if people think aliens do exist but they haven't visited this planet, it can't happen. It just doesn't happen like that, you know? We are not alone. That's another thing. We are not alone. We never were alone. Okay? So it's time to embrace again other beings, terrestrial, extraterrestrial beings, as the saying goes. Okay? So welcome everyone. Can you see? Can you write down your name, please? I just want to know who's watching, please. Okay. And let's see, what can we do? Right. What questions do you have for me? And in regards to UFO or paranormal, please let me know. Now, when NASA or other bodies are saying we should explore life on other planets, we should, but spending billions of pounds or billions of dollars for that, do you think that is efficient way of spending money? Currently, I don't think so. I could be wrong. But what do you think? So, I guess we can talk about that as well. Or if you want to talk about anything else, let me know. So, I don't know. What other subject would you want to talk about, if not for those? So, what is your opinion? What do you think of paranormal activity, or what do you think of I can't even say it now. Unidentified flying objects? Do you believe in them? What is your opinion? Let me know. Or if you want to, you can join me online. Press on join me live on a video chat. You can do that as well. Or you can please put your comments in the comments. The comments. Right. Hello, who's joining? Please say hi. Let's talk about UFOs. It's been It's been said that the US of A does have intelligence about UFOs, and I believe that. Area 51, and I believe that. But the question is, do you believe that? And if you don't believe that, why don't you believe it? Or if you do, why do you believe it? What evidence do you have? Never mind me. But what evidence do you have that Area 51 exists? Or why is it called Area 51? Do you know? It is a very interesting topic, don't you think? You know, it's good to be good to everyone, so we must be good to all people and all races, all terrestrial or extraterrestrial or UFOs, everything. So, what is your opinion? In other news, how's the weather in your region? What a nice weather we're having. So, let's see, what can we find as we were gonna find before. Here we go. The US government has comprehensively studied UFOs in decades, but not all ufologists are excited about the new Pentagon Investigations Office. And depending on which UFO believer you ask, it's either a historic step forward to getting to the bottom of conspiracies, or a ploy to regain control of the narrative and possibly even prepare for interplanetary war. Again, do you believe this or not? Let me know. And the establishment of a new office signed into the law just before the New Year's to study an unidentified aerial phenomenon has divided the loose community of activists, researchers and pseudo-scientists who hunt for proof that we are not alone in the universe. Of course we're not alone. What do you think? Do you believe, are we alone or are we not alone? Let me know. Some hold the legislation creating the new office tucked into Section 1683 of the massive National Defense Authorization Act for bringing new resources, rigor and officialdom into the investigation of a phenomenon and a potential national security threat that has long been stigmatized in a way that makes it difficult to study. Here's a quote, "Our national security efforts rely on aerial supremacy, and these phenomena present challenges to our dominance," end quote, said Senator Kristen Gillibrand, who spearheaded the bipartisan measure. Quote, "The U.S. needs a coordinated effort to take control and understand whether these aerial phenomena belong to a foreign government or something else altogether." So what do you think then, thus far? Do UFOs exist? Do other life forms exist? I believe yes, they do. And I believe also so UFOs do exist, and other forces do exist, good and bad. They all exist. But it's it is within us to understand them, to not fear them, because when you fear, you bring fear into you as well. So embrace them, be happy for them, be welcoming of the good people, of the good forces. Okay? That's what I'm thinking, I could be wrong. Let me know. And I'm hoping to have this as a regular feature on Facebook, or as I say, Book of Faces, and YouTube. Right. So, and I'll just carry on the quote. We don't see that this means the resources will be dedicated to the matter. We believe the considerable resources have always been dedicated to the matter at some level inside deep government and industry. So, what do we think now? What do you see the world governments to say in 100 years' time or 50 years' time? Would we get told that UFOs do exist? Can you handle that truth, as the saying is? Can you handle the fact that they, like one day you wake up and you hear UFOs do exist? And if not, why not? Why do we think we are the only inhabitable planet, as in planet that people can, or life can carry on or survive? The universe is so huge, we only know a speck of information about it. But it doesn't mean that there's no life on other planets, because there are life on other planets. But why? What is your opinion? Why do you think otherwise? Or do you agree? I'm not able to read the text messages. Can someone that is live, can you say hi, or can you just type something so I know that it's working? And while you do, I'll just ramble on some more. So in that aspect of my thinking is, why are we afraid of? If one day we wake up again and then they say, breaking news, aliens have landed. And like I was saying before, if you didn't hear or join me before, I believe the so-called aliens have been living among us for centuries, you can say, or thousands of years, you can say. What do you think? What do you think, that are we just, this planet for humans, as they call it, is the only planet in the universe for beings? No. That cannot be. It cannot be just one planet, and this planet called Earth, that there are living species on it. That is impossible. But I'm thinking that is my view, but I'm also open to your ideas. Let me know. Why do you think otherwise? So, in effect, I just want you to let me know either way your views. Do you agree with me, or do you just disagree with me? And what topic would you like to have in the future? If you let me know, I can integrate it into the show, of course. And in that way, we can have an interactive show. Okay. So, if there's nothing else, I'll end it for now. If you can at least say hi or bye, I can know that this is working. Then, in the meantime, you enjoy. I'm really fascinated. I mean, as you can tell, in closing, I'm fascinated in extraterrestrial life, and I do believe there is extraterrestrial life, UFOs, and phenomena, and paranormal. I do believe in. So, like I was saying again, if you haven't heard me saying it already, we have to embrace them all, and don't be scared of other beings. There are other beings in this planet Earth, but there's also life on other planets. Okay? But if you don't agree with me, please let me know. In the meantime, stay safe. Don't be scared of anything. Keep fighting everything. And question everything and everyone. Question the news. Question me. Question everyone. Don't accept the news as it is. We are not sheep. We are not sheep. Repeat after me. Okay? So you must question everything and everyone. Asking questions is a smart way to carry on in life. If you don't ask, you don't learn. But if you don't ask, you don't learn, and then you will fail even more. So keep asking questions from multiple sources and get the news from multiple sources, and don't believe in one source of information, whether it's news channels or newspapers or me or whoever. Don't believe in one source of information. Always research. Ask questions. And that is all. Take care. Bye-bye.